Hi, Lynn. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great. So glad to be here.
I'm so glad you're here. Hi, everyone.
Check.
You're listening. Hi, everyone. You're listening to The Light of Care, the podcast about our company, FirstLight Home Care of San Francisco and the Peninsula. Our goal is to provide comfort, company, and respite care to elders in need. I'm your host, Lynn Carteris, and today I'm here with Anita Varelas. Hi,
Hello.
Anita.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good to see you. Anita is the CEO of Neighborly Senior Placement in San Bruno. Their team specializes in guiding families through the senior placement process with empathy and expertise. Welcome to the show, Anita.
Hi. Thank you so much, Lynn. Appreciate it.
Can you tell me a little about your background and what led you to work in senior placement?
Absolutely. I'd love to tell you a little bit more, but I first have to congratulate you on your recent award, Best of San Mateo for Home Care.
Thank you.
That's a major accomplishment, and I just wanted to say congratulations to
Thank you. It was really an honor. 2 years in a row is pretty cool. We're really excited. I wanted to congratulate you also on your winning of the Best of San Mateo Senior Placement.
Thank
That is
you.
quite an accomplishment in 3 years of being in business, and we're super proud of you. We love working with you.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
amazing.
you. It was a big award for us. We're so happy for that recognition. And as I mentioned, the business started in San Mateo County, and we've served a lot of people here. So it was very meaningful for us. So thank you for that.
That's great. Congratulations.
So
Anyway,
happy.
Back to you.
To me. Thank you. So, Neighborly Senior Placement. We are actually turning 3.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Very, very excited about that. But Neighborly Senior Placement comes from a long history of senior living experience. So, I started in senior living, as you know, when I was 15 years old. I worked my way up, and I really liked the role of the sales director, welcoming them in, being hospitable, offering them a beverage, and then helping them through this really difficult process, and just seeing that large load just be lifted from them when they leave the community, and finding a really great fit.
That's amazing. What inspired the founding of Neighborly Senior Placement, and what sets you apart from others? Because there's a lot of you out there.
Yeah, there certainly are nowadays. There's a lot of people doing placement. But what sets Neighborly apart is quite a few things. So really what has made us successful is my reputation, my background in senior living. When people move into senior living communities, it's very rarely a smooth transition. And there's a lot of obstacles to overcome, a lot of problem solving. And so I've solved a lot of those problems throughout the course of my career. That 22 years experience helps me to have the knowledge and the experience to guide families through this process. When you do something for a profession, you know it in and out like the back of your hand. It's easy. You're telling other people your family member is ready to move into a senior living community. It doesn't quite affect you the same way. When you have to tell your mom or dad, or in my case, my grandmother, when I have to tell her she can't live at home any longer, that was extremely hard to do.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I understand that from an emotional standpoint.
That's huge, actually. We see that with our clients all the time, calling their family members, freaking out. It's really difficult. Having somebody with your knowledge, knowing what each community offers is really huge. Honestly, really, I love what you do. I think it's great. But why don't you explain exactly what a senior placement agency does?
Yeah. So there's a lot of variations, but for the main thing, what we do is we help seniors find senior living communities. And to speak more specifically about Neighborly, so we are often introduced to a senior or their family member, often over the phone. It's usually a doctor, a social worker, but we'll learn some key things about them, what prompted them to start the search, maybe what are their needs? Do they have any needs for assistance right now? What are their finances like? Do they qualify for anything? We'll go through a ton of questions about that. And then who they are as a person. What did you do for a living? What are your hobbies? What areas are you going to look in? What amenities are important to you? Are aesthetics important? Are you more traditional? Are you more modern? All of those things help put this big puzzle together.
That's beautiful. So when you meet with families, what are their biggest concerns, and what do they ask you? What's their first question they ask you?
The first question, how much does it cost?
Right. I knew that was going to be the number one.
Yes. It's quite the range. And so how do people navigate the 3,500 to the 20 plus K, right? Other questions, a lot of people come with perceptions about what senior living is. And senior living has greatly evolved over time from when senior living began. Senior care began mostly in the 60s, and assisted living kind of came about in the 80s, and it's evolved since then. But a lot of people's perception of what senior living is maybe their mom or dad when they were in the old folks home. That's
Or
what
nursing
they knew
home.
it.
They used
Or
to
the
call them
nursing
nursing
home.
homes. Yeah.
I hear that a lot. And
Yeah.
that's their only memory about senior living, where it's kind of a colder atmosphere, maybe not so much positive associations with that. It's greatly evolved. It's in most cases luxury senior living or a social atmosphere. So it's changed. And so part of my role is seeing, okay, what do you know? What are your perceptions? What are your needs? And then showing them these are what the options for you.
What's one piece of advice you'd give to someone just starting the journey?
Just starting the journey, I would definitely recommend reaching out to a placement company that specializes in this, that has a background in senior living. I think that's really important. I think this is a lot to navigate on your own. Certainly people do it, but I tell you, when I meet people and I tell them what I do, they say, I wish I knew you 2 years ago, because I put my mom or dad in a community and it was so hard.
I was wondering what you do if somebody gets into a facility and then are unhappy.
Yeah.
They call you back and then you have to fix it?
Sure. So if it's a community that, there's certainly people who call me and find me when they're in a community and they say, hey, we picked this on our own, it's not the right fit. So does it happen when I help people move into communities? It does, because there's no perfect community, right?
Or if they have a staff change and they don't like the person.
Exactly.
Something like that.
So we're going to have to get ahead of those. And those are things that I'm thinking about. And when I really want to recommend 3 of the best options. But sometimes the community doesn't work out. Sometimes promises are made or expectations aren't met. It happens. And so moving into a community is never a smooth transition. And we will work with the family and the community to really help to overcome those things and have collaboration. Say, okay, what are we missing here? How can we make this happen? How can we work this out?
Cool. You're awesome. I'm so proud of you. You're a young lady with huge ambition. You don't hear very often someone that's very young decide that they want to go into senior, guidance, placement, anything in the senior world. So I admire you. I think you're amazing. How can viewers and listeners get in touch with you? What's the best way to reach you?
Go to neighborlyseniorplacement.com to reach us. We are very active on a lot of different platforms with social media, Instagram, Facebook. We do a lot of content on YouTube, but the main way is reach out to us. You can submit a web form online. We will reach out to you 7 days a week, and I'd be happy to help.
Thank you so much for being here. We're really grateful that you took the time.
Absolutely.
And, we're really proud of you, and keep it up. Keep up
Thank
the
you.
great work.
I'm so happy to be here. You have a fantastic team. Thank you for spending time with me and allowing me to share my story.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you,
amazing.
Lynn.
We've got more interviews on the way. For now, a huge thank you to all my team involved bringing this podcast to life. For more information, check out our website at FirstLightHomeCare.com. Follow us on social media pages. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.